Roof is open this evening as we welcome you to Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Shelby Miller is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball. And if that's the case.
He's there. Out. 3. 4-4. Take your base.
Stepping into the box, Kermit's Yellow Horse. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Yellow Horse.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to left. Cespedes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the throw in gets away from him. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this. He's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
He's out.
Here's Jay Bruce now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Number 19, Jay Bruce.
Hey, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 4th home run for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the ball.
Next up for New York, Jeff Salem. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Play ball. Out. 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 He's out.
here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Yellow Horse is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take the base. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. You're out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kermit Yellow Horse, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Hey, see and drive it, huh?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Cue shot here out towards short. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Play ball. 3. Out. He's out. 3.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Kermit Yellow Horse. He singled his last time up.
Kermit Yellow Horse. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
From the stretch. This is lifted out to left. After it is Cespedes.
Come on, go hard. You're
But
scoring.
he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dalton Lyons, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Let's go now one time.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third.
You're here.
The relay, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
At the plate, Christian Walker, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping in, Kevin Plawecki. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Yellow Horse racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Your attention please. He's hitting for New York, number 16. The right fielder, number 16, Rico Diaz.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellow Horse will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kermit Yellow Horse, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
D, drive it right here. Come on, D.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Play ball. 4-4. Take the base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 11.
Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Yellow Horse. He's got it one away.
Play ball. That's ball 4. He's safe. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out.
Stepping up now, Kermit Yellow Horse.
The
He's
right
doubled
fielder,
and
number
singled
7.
in 4 at-bats in this
Kermit
contest.
Yellow Horse.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Play ball.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brad Brock gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Seth Lugo closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly,
at the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Kermit Yellow Horse.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the pool area and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Take the base.
At the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kermit Yellow Horse. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. That'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. The 0-1 pitch.
Hold up here, hold up here, hold up here.
A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Yellow Horse on third with 2 out.
Big dog, stay hot.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona, but they lead it 3-0.
At the bottom of the ocean.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yellow Horse is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Let's play ball. Three.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Conforto facing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Play ball. Out. Three. Out. Three.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Anthony DeSclafani was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes.